Sometimes there is if you've got the Shvat, the two dots, and sometimes there isn't. It's just, and I say to the kids, I say, just learn that word. You got to learn that word, you know. So, all right, well, ladies, it's 5 after, so let's get moving. All right. Anybody have any questions or anything concerns or thing you wanted to ask me before we start reading? No?
No.
Okay. So we'll go back into the Shalom Aleichem and we'll look at the prayer again and not reading, not singing, but reading. So let's read that. And let me get here, and here, and here we go. All right. So Mary, let me hear you read the top two lines.
Sorry, did you say me?
Yes, I'm sorry, Mary. Yes.
Oh, okay. Shalom Aleichem, Malahe, Hashal, Asha to a Sharet.
Yes. Good.
Mala Hey
Hey.
Hey El Yon Mimelech Mal Hey
Maleche. Maleche.
Malachi Ha Hamelahim
Kim.
Him. Got it. Ha Kadosh Baruch Hu.
Yes. Okay. Good. That's saying blessing that we're coming for Shabbat. That Shabbat is coming. We're blessing it. Baruch Hu. Okay. Janice, please read the next two lines.
Boachim.
That's the three dots. What's the three dots?
Lechem.
Yes.
Lechem. Leshalom. Malache. Hashalom. Malache Elyon. Mi Melech Malche Hasha.
No. Read it. No. Look at this.
Hamalachim.
Okay.
Hakadosh.
Not bor.
Baruch.
It's an and there.
Baruch.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Eileen, please read 5 and 6.
Or who? Or whom?
What's this last letter and vowel?
Ni.
Yes. So put it together.
Uni. La shalom.
Not la. It's lit.
Le shalom.
Mm-hmm.
Malachi Hashalom Malachi El Yom.
Good.
Mi Melech Malachi Hamachim.
All right. So take it slowly. Do it each vowel.
He
Ha.
Ha Melech
Me. La.
Melech
Me. La. Hamela.
Hamelachim
Good.
Hakadosh Baruch Hu.
Yes. Good. Okay. All righty. And then Dorothy, please.
Okay. Oh boy, I'm stuck on the first letter. Okay.
What letter?
Oh no.
What letter is it?
Oh. It's not. Oh, is it?
It's a tzadi.
It is a tzadi. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Satachem.
No.
Lashalom.
Sate. It's say. 2 dots.
Oh, yeah.
Sate.
Satachem. Lashalom. Malachi. Hashalom. Malachi. Elion. Mi melech. Malachi. Ha Malachim. Ha Kadosh. Baruch Hu.
Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, there are times that sometimes it just blends those two, and other times where you actually have to hear the sound of it. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go. What pages are we on? I had said page 3, so that's going back to where the lamed is. This is the lamed, and this is the word melech, and that is the final chaf. Well, we talked about it last week too. The final chaf is always the ch sound at the end. I don't think you all really need. Well, it's the different vowels. So, Mary, let's start here and do 2 lines. Right? That's all. Yeah. Yes. So do these 2 lines.
Li, 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 li.
Mm-hmm.
Lay, 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 lay.
Yes. Okay. Good. Janice, do the next 2, please.
Le,
No,
le,
no, no, no.
le.
Wait, Janice. What'd you say first?
Yes.
Just it's. I heard an e, so it's just le on line 3. Le.
Le, 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 le.
And line 4.
Li, li, le, 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 li, le, li, le, le, li.
Good. Okay. Eileen, line 5 and 6.
Le, le,
Wait,
le,
no, no, not le. 2 dots.
lay, lay,
Yes.
lay, 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 le, lay, lee, le, le, let, lee, let, lay.
Good.
Me, le, mele, le, mel, me, lee, le, me, le, ma, me, lee.
No, 2 dots.
Lay.
Good. Okay.
I couldn't help it with 1 or 2.
Okay. Dorothy, if you would please do 7 and 8.
Mele, 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 mele. Mi me, mi mel, mi mele, mi mel.
Good. Thank you. All righty. And Mary, let's go back to 9 and 10. Wait, I don't think I've got anybody else. Nope. Okay. 9 and 10.
Mi, mele, mi, mele, 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 mele.
Okay, good. And that is part of the word melech down here with that final chaf. And here they show us the final chaf. We did do this. So I think it's hard to do line 1 because it's just ha 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 ha. So let's go. Let me see. Janice, do lines 2 and 3.
Mech,
No, no, 1 dot. 1
mich,
dot. Good.
mich, mech, 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 mich, mech. Le, lech, or lich,
1 dot. 1 dot.
lich, lech, 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 lich, lech.
Good. Good. But let me just tell you all, you are not the only ones who get those confused. Every age group gets that confused. My advanced beginners, my intermediates, my kids, all. It's just something about remembering that the 1 dot's the E and the 2 dot's the A, and I don't know. So, okay. So you went 2 and 3, and you went 4. What did you read? I lost track already. I'm sorry. Janice, what was the one you just read?
I did line 3, so we're on line 4.
Okie doke. All right, good. Eileen, please read 4 and 5.
Lach,
No, 2 dots.
lech,
Good.
lech, lech, lele, lech, lelech,
Wait. No, it's lech.
lelech,
Mm-hmm.
lech, lech, lech,
Good.
lech, mech,
No, but what's this first one?
lech,
Not, there's no ch on the end. Just le.
le,
Mm-hmm.
mech, lach.
Yeah.
Le, mech, le, la,
Not la.
me,
Not la. 3 dots is a definite sound.
le,
Le.
le,
Eh.
mich,
Good.
le, mich,
Good. Okay. Very good. Thank you. Dorothy, if you would do 6 and 7.
That's lech, le. Oh, lech, the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nele.
Good. Yeah. The important thing, everyone, is not to add extra sounds. Just read what you see. I've said this before. When you're doing prayers and you're reading them, and if you change a word, if you change it, if you're not reading what you see, you're making another word. So you're definitely not reading the prayer the way it should be. So you want to make sure that you get the prayer the way it should be. Okay, so we are on 7 and 8. Is that where we're on?
no, 6 and
I'm
7.
having a more part 7, right? We're on 7.
Yeah, we finished 7.
No, 8.
We finished 7. 8.
Mhm.
Mary, please do 8 from do 8 and 9.
Let's see. Me, le, cha,
Mm-hmm.
melech, melech, melech,
Okay.
melech,
All right. 9.
melech, 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 melech.
Good. Okay. And Janice, please do 10.
Mi melech, mi melech, mi melech.
Right. Right. Me generally means from. So mi melech, from the king. Okay. So here we see that it's the final chaf at the end, and then the chaf, which goes in the middle. Always it's in the middle, or it'll have a yud at the end if it's at the end and it's still the ch sound. So when you have this final one with an it would be cha. Um, we'll go later to the next one that you have that sound too. So these are the two, the chaf and the chaf. And I'm never sure why they make it a KH, but that's the sound, the ch in the back. It's kind of a guttural sound. So let me see who. All right, so let's go back up to Mary, and I want you just to sound these out, please, 1 and 2.
Okay. Cha, 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 cha. And these are all the same, right? The
It's the same
sounds?
sound. Yeah, same
Okay.
sound. This is
Cha,
Go ahead.
cha, 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 cha.
Right. Rabbi Galinkin's theory is you repeat and repeat, even though it seems like, oh, I'm repeating it, but it sits in the brain is what it does. So, and I believe that too in so many things. So, and you're looking at it. You're looking at it in its different way that it looks, but it sounds the same. This is always at the end, though. Just know that the final chaf is final. It is always at the end. You will never see it in the word. You will see this chaf in the word If you see it at what you think is at the end, which, where was he? Oh, he doesn't have, there's, here. Um, it'll be a yud after it, or even another silent letter after it, but it's that ch sound. So, let's see, where are we? Okay, Janice, if you would do 3 and 4, please.
He, 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 he.
Good.
He, 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 he.
Okay. And Eileen, why am I losing my, I'm
Five.
don't know what's wrong with me this morning. I'm not functioning. what,
Seven.
Five,
Seven.
on 5.
7. Okay. Thank you. Eileen, please read 7.
Mil.
No,
Ge. Milchei.
Milche.
Milchei.
Mm-hmm.
Milchei. 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 Milchei.
Good.
Me. Mel. Mer. Chei. Melchei. Melchei. Melchei.
Not me. May. It's hard. I know it's
May.
may.
Mel.
Male.
Mel. Mel. Hey.
Good. Okay. I don't know where we'll see that too much. I don't even think you would see just these 3. There would be more letters to it, and it would add more and blend more. Okay. So, Dorothy, please do line and 9 and 10.
Melche, 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 Leche, 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 Leche.
Okay. And here, what we say here is Malachi. Malachi. Ruling kingdom. Malachi. Okay. So here's our yud. We hadn't gone into this one yet. I'm sure, the yud. Okay. Yud could be at the end of the word. Yud could be at the beginning of the word. Yud could be at the middle. Could be anywhere. It sometimes, if it's there without a vowel, you really don't hear it. If it's at the front beginning of the word, it'll generally have a O or an U there, maybe a ye, but it will. Now here, they're talking about these vowels of A, 2 dots, A. Like in here, malache. And with this one, you kind of hear like a Y sound, che. That's what you hear there. All right. So the yud, and just a little off thing, when you see 2 yuds together with, and now I can't remember what vowels, that means Adonai. Yud.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, of course, yeah.
It can be longer. Yud hey vav hey is Adonai, or it could be just 2 yuds. Adonai. Okay. So we are on Mary. Mary, let me hear you read lines 1 and 2.
Hey, 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 hey,
Che. You have to have the ch, the guttural.
hey, 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 hey,
Okay, good. And this?
hey, le, hey, le, hey,
Che.
le, hey, le,
You get
hey,
that?
le, hey, le, hey, hey.
Good. I will tell you that I'm a little surprised in a way it doesn't have it. There should be the 2 dots, the shut underneath if you're going to say le. And I know they wanted to show a combination, but in a word, you would rarely see the lamed plain like that unless it was blending with the letter before it. So, but because we're trying to get that l sound in, it doesn't have the 2 dots under it. It just has the l, and you know that right now that's what you're practicing, the lamed l. All righty, Janice, lines 3 and 4.
Leche, 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 le. Mi melech, leche, leche, melech.
Good, thank you. Eileen, lines 5 and 6.
Melcha.
No, look at this one.
Melchei.
One dot.
Milchei,
Mm-hmm.
milchei, 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 milchei.
Yep, look at this, 2 dots.
Oh, mehe, melchei, 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 melchei.
Right, okay. You seem to be getting that one all the time. Dorothy, please do 7 and 8.
Melchei, 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 Melech, Melchei, Melech, Melchei.
Good. I think they tried to stump us. Okay, Mary, lines 9 and 10.
Nelhe, Ninelech, Mel, Melhe, Melhe, Melhe,
Ge.
Melhe, that's just right. Minelech, Melhe,
Good. And then line 10.
me,
Just the sound, just the sound.
lehe, ne, ne,
Mm. Mm.
lehe, 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 lehe.
Good. Right. So here they show it as it's the 2 dots with the yud. It sounds like May, which still sounds like Mays, which sounds like Meg, I think. Malachi. And I said to you, it'll kind of give you that y sound. Um, you don't always hear people pronounce it like that. They give it the A. And at the end of an A, it's almost like a y sound. But when you have 2 dots and a yud, it's the A, like in May, which is the same. Here's Malachi. Malachi. Okay. I would like to go on to, let's go to this one. Okay. So, where is it? Oh, here it is. So here's Shalom Aleichem from one of the Sidurim. And I think it's important for us all to know what a lot of these prayers mean. Sometimes it's hard to know all of them. It takes a lot of studying to learn what all of them means, but you learn a little bit at a time. So in Shalom Aleichem, this is what these lines mean. And just who's saying? Janice, would you just read for us, please, the English?
Peace be with you, ministering angels, messengers of the Most High. Messengers of the King of Kings, the Holy One, blessed be he. Come in peace, messengers of peace, messengers of the Most High. Keep going. Messengers of the King of Kings, the Holy One, blessed be he. Bless me with peace, messengers of peace, messengers of the Most High. Messengers of the King of Kings, the Holy One, blessed be he. Go in peace, messengers of peace, messengers of the Most High. Messengers of the King of Kings, the Holy One, blessed be he.
Thank you. Okay. And that's your different stanzas. When the first one says, peace be with you, that's Shalom Aleichem. Boachem is come. Bo mean come. Bless me, Barthuni. That's the third stanza. And the last one, go in peace, Zechem. Zechem. I don't know why they have that. So here it is in the Hebrew, but this is, I think, a little hard to read. So we're going to go on to, I'm going to go into a little bit of the Bierman. And let me move over. So in the Bierman, they do it a little bit differently than the Shalom Aleichem, and I think it's good for us to get everything. So here, we had just done the mems. This one is, this section is going to be talking about the shin, which the dot is on the right. It's a sin if the dot's on the left, the shin on the right. Here we have the mem, of which the mem is opened at the bottom, and the final mem is all enclosed. So let's go into this. So same concept of, let me see if I can get this down a little bit. Okay. And, oh, I guess it must be just 5 lines. Sorry, I'm just trying to find what my, okay. All right. I moved you all over. All right. So, we are on Eileen. So now we're talking about shins and mems. And, I'd like you to read these first 2 lines, please.
Sha, 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 ma, ma, ma. Sha, ma, sha, 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 ma, sha, ma, 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 ma.
Good, thank you. And Dorothy, if you would please read 3 and 4.
Sham, shash, mash, shash, mash, yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
mum.
And line 4.
Okay. Shasham, shasham, masham, masham, mashash, mashash, yeah,
Mhm.
mashash.
Okay, good. And then Mary, please read line 5.
Masha,
No, look at this.
oh,
You said mashash, but it's
oh,
read.
sha,
This is ma. Then what's this?
oh, mash,
Yes, mash. Mm-hmm.
mash, mash,
I can't hear you. Are you?
okay. Ma,
There we go.
mash, uh, sha, mom,
Good, thank you.
sha, mom, mom,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Uh,
Mm-hmm. My
mom,
mom. um, just get a good look at what that difference is between the final mem and the mem here. Because the mem here has that little opening, and the final mem is all enclosed. And I thought there were more than 5 lines to this, but I guess not. Um, okay. I gotta get this up here. All right, so I'm sorry. I with our pictures here. There we go. Let me get them over there. All right, so let me go back. Oh, that's a bit larger. No, I didn't want it that way. Um, I'm sorry, ladies. Boy, what is my day today? Let me see. Let me go back. I think this is it. Yeah, here we go. All right. So now we have, we did the shin and the mem. So let's go to what a lot of us learned from the beginning was the, Aleph and Bet. And this we're going on the Aleph. We've already talked to Mem. This is an ayin, which is also silent. Your Aleph and your ayin are silent. This is your Bet, your Shin, which we just did, and the Aleph again. And they'll throw in a couple of the final Mems. So I stopped. Who was the last person to read? Mary? So Janice, if you would read line 1 and 2.
Ah, ma, ah, sha, ba, ah. Mom, sham, bam,
Thank you. And Eileen, line 3 and 4.
Sha, mom, sha, mom, sha, sham, sha, sham, ma, ba, bum,
Mm-hmm.
mom, bum.
Right, ma bam. And line 4.
Sha, ash, sha, ash, sha, bash,
What?
shaba,
Okay,
shaba, sha, ba, sha, ma, sha, ma.
good. Good. And Dorothy, please read line 5.
Sha'am, ma'am, amam, asham, ba'am, and masham.
Right, get the final one. Yes, good. All right. So in this top one, which I didn't mention, that these are the 3 vowels that they mention, and we've been working on them as with the others. It's the and ah. The 2 dots are there, but it's still an and the and then this one. When I grew up, we learned it differently. I won't say it because if you didn't learn it, it might confuse you. But now we say That's the Sephardic way of doing the vowels.
Okay, so that's because I never learned the other one, the other that's on the left, like the line and the 2 dots together.
Oh, really? Well, that's in some words. It is.
Okay.
Hi, somebody. Yeah, that's in some words. But it's always even with the 2 dots there. Hi, who came on? I'm not sure. Oh, wait a minute. You're still.
Margie. Margie?
Is that Margie?
Yes,
Okay. Margie
sorry.
Kramer?
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we have been going over different letters from Shalom Aleichem, and now we're going over from Bierman. Okay. So interesting with this one, the bet, they didn't introduce any more vowels. We just had the vowel there. But I'm going to go over to line 6 because here's your E vowel. 1 dot. So they will give you letters. We'll look at different letters, but this is what we're really focusing on is the E. And there's a yud at the end. It's still E, E, E. So let's go. All right. So I'm looking. Where's an E? That's fascinating. It's giving us. Wait a minute. That's what I wanted. Let me go into this part. Same thing. Well, let's read it anyway. There are no E's in this that I can see. But there's lots of, I found one. That's so interesting. All righty. Margie, why don't you read for us line 1 and 2?
Ma, be.
Nuh-uh, look at this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ba, ya, ha, da, la.
Good.
Should I do 2 lines? You said
Yes.
moda, lama, ya'a, gola,
Look at this. 3 dots.
gole, gole,
Mm-hmm.
yada, shala.
Good. Okay. So I didn't mention, but you all, I know, have knowledge of it that the hey is here. You don't hear the hey at the end of the word at all, but in the front and middle, it's a like I used to say to the kids, you put a Kleenex in front of you and go and blow it. That's the sound. So it's just that huh sound. You don't hear anything at the end. All righty. So let's see. Eileen, maybe who's next? No, Mary. Mary, let me hear you read line 3.
Modeh,
Good.
Baleh. Is that ya?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Ya, ya,
Good.
Haga,
3 dots.
Hege,
Yes.
Dome,
Mm-hmm.
and La.
All right. Oh, so we didn't go over this, but I think this
I
is the
see.
dot at the top.
Yeah, loa.
Now and the ion is silent, so all you hear is that vowel.
Oh, la.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Ola. All righty. So I know I skipped. I probably should be going in order. But just so you all know, Moda and Modeh are part of the prayer. Moda, Ani. In the morning we say that the Moda Ani. And so we are feminine. The men will say Moda Ani. We say Moda. There are Hebrew is gender oriented. So almost every word is a feminine and a masculine. And one of the things that I've always tried to encourage people I'm with, the women I'm with, is to say the feminine. You know, the men are going to keep saying what they've learned all their lives, but we need to say it for us. It's a feminine, and as women, we say it in the feminine. Okay, so let me go up here. All right, and let's go into line 4. Janice.
Okay. Adama, Yabasha, Agala,
Yeah, I'm in the class now.
Haggadah,
Somebody, stop a minute, Janet. Please mute if you're unmuted and you have noise. Please mute. Okay, go ahead, Jen.
Hoda'ah, Hoshea.
Right, good. Okay. All righty. Adama is fruit. That's in one of our prayers when we say not fruit, not eitz, which is fruit from the tree, but Adama is
Earth.
the earth. Well, the vegetables from the earth. It's when we say that particular bracha, we say it Adama. Okay. Let's go back. I'm going to go back to the beginning one here. And let's go into this. Now, this is the Dalit and the Lamed, which we did. But here are those vowels, those O. It's a Vav with a dot, or it's just a dot on the left side. Some people will get confused if they see a shin, and they see a shin and a dot on the left, and it's show, because it's the shin, and the dot above on the left is the O. So let's look at these. And I could have sworn it was longer than 6. Okay. Let me see, Janice. Dorothy, if you would please read for us line 1 and 2. Dorothy? Are you there? Oh, she's not there. Okay. That's fine. Margie Kramer, let me hear you read lines 1 and 2.
Dam, Sham, Amam, Lamad, Ahmad.
Good. And 2.
Bar,
Look at that.
no,
Same thing.
Bad, no, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Bad, Mad, Shaddad, no,
Yes.
Mad.
Shaddad. I thought
That,
that's what you
is,
said, right?
yeah, it is what is it, the Resh, is that similar looking?
Yes, yes. A
Oh,
resh does see the Dalit has this little cap on the end. That's how and the resh is rounded. Resh. It's rounded. But the
okay,
Dalit is that little cap at the end. Okay?
okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Madak, Laad,
Well, let me hear this. You have to
oh,
hear this final sound.
Madad,
Yes.
Laad, Ad.
Good, good. And that's Leslie, isn't it? Okay. Leslie, you're there. Hi. All righty. Leslie, if you would read lines 3 and 4, please.
Certainly. I apologize for being late. I got carried away with another project.
That's okay.
Okay. Al, Dal, Shal, Mal, Bal, Al.
Okay, and the next one.
Allah, wait a minute. Alal,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Dalal, Sha'al, Ma'al, Ba'al, Amal.
Good. Yes, thank you. All right. Eileen. And now here's that vowel with the 2 dots, but it's just the sound. So let me hear you read line 5.
Allah, Balam, Shalom, Bala, Balash, Lum.
Lum. Good. Okay. All righty. Let me go up. See who's here. My things are in misorder. Okay. Okay. Mary, if you would please read line 6. I can't hear you. I don't know. Are you muted?
Maybe my
There, that's better.
microphone. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
that's better.
La'ad, Adam, Ba'ad, Ba, Badad, Badal,
Mhm.
Ma'ad.
Good. Adam, man. That is. Okay. All righty. So let's see. So we've got those vowels, the and with the two dots. And then we've done the dalet and the lamed. So let's look at this with the yud and the hey, because we hadn't hit the hey on the other section. Yod is that y sound, like a Y sometimes, yellow. That's the sound. Hey, like I said, is just it's breath coming out. Um, you generally hear the vowel exactly with it. So let's go into here. So and the thing about the hey generally is when you have the hey in front of a word, like hamotzi is the blessing of the bread, but you hear ha, it means the. So one thing I learned years ago, we never say we're going to say the hamotzi. You say either the motzi, which is blessing of bread, or you say hamotzi, because ha means the. But if otherwise, it's redundant. So you have to just remember you either say ha as part of your Hebrew word and meaning the, or you can leave it off and just say the, whatever it is. Okay. So let me see. Mary was the last one. Dorothy, you disappeared on me.
I'm sorry, I just a call. My husband came in with a call.
That's okay.
from
That's
work.
okay. I just make sure
I'm
everything's
sorry.
okay. All right.
My
Um,
apologies to everybody.
uh, Listen, you know what? It's easy going. We should all be here just as friends, and that's the important thing. All righty. Somehow you all have gotten out of sync in my boxes. So if I miss any of you, please let me know. So Mary, I think you just read. Um, Eileen, did you read?
Yeah, I just read.
Okay. All right. Dorothy, I give you this. Yeah, read line 1 and 2, please.
Okay. Ha, sha, ah, ho.
Mhm.
Is it yo or
Yes.
yes, it
Yes.
is the yo, and then oh.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's
Okay.
it. And the next line.
Mhm. Hasho.
No,
Oh, hush. Sorry. Yeah.
that's okay.
Hush. Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Hush. Yash. Ash. Uh, Hod.
Well, let me hear that sound really good.
Hod.
Yes.
And is there? I can't see. Is that? So is it
It's
yod?
a little dot at the top of the
Okay. Yeah,
yod.
it's hard for me to see on the screen. Okay, yod and hod.
Not oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Yod. Ode. Okay. Oh. Oh.
I said ode. Ode.
Did
Yeah.
you say it sounded like oh. And
Oh, no, ode.
okay.
Ode.
All
Ode.
righty. Let's see who's next. Okay. Is it Eileen? Mm, like I said, you're all out of order for me. Eileen Kramer's not here. Am I right?
I'm here.
Oh, you are here.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
I'm
are.
here. I've been here. I'm
Yes.
still here.
Okay, good. It's Margie, I think, who would be next. Margie Kramer. So if you would read line 3.
Hashom, Ashom, Hodal, Yadal,
Not ya. Look at that. That's
Yodal,
good.
Odal.
Yes, thank you. All righty. And Janice, please read this. Now they've separated it because then they'll show you how it's put together. So just read it as individually.
Ha, sha, home. Ha, sha, home.
Hmm.
Ha, o, lam. Ha, o, lam.
Good, good. Olam is the world. Ha'olam, the world. Okay. All righty. Let's see. This had come up. I know the person who read knew the word, knew the letter, but this is our Gimel. Um, Interestingly, I have some people who have trouble with it, and it's always got that tail. It's always the Gimel has that tail. It's a distinct letter. Under it, or vowels that we will learn are the and the eh. Here we have again the two dots next to it. It's still the same sound as eh. Um, and I think I went and tried to look and find out why there were the two dots. And in one instance, it said that you just pronounce it the way it is, and another instance says you ignore. So it's one of those things where I can't give you the exact reason, but it's still the sound of eh. Just like it would be an ah with the two dots, it's still the ah. So let's go into the gimels, and there are a couple other letters there too. So let me see who hasn't who hasn't read this next section. Let me see. Your faces are all out of order, so I'm mixed up. Leslie, let me have you read these at the top.
Rog, dog, log,
Good.
og, goad, ode, og.
Yes. It's in my Hebrew school. The one of the words I remember, I don't know why. Dog. Dog means fish,
Oh,
and it just always stuck with me. Dog means fish. So there you have it. Maybe you'll remember it. All righty. Let's see. Who hasn't read in the past 2 or 3 times? Let me see. I don't know who. All right, Janice. Let me hear you do line 2.
Gog,
What?
sha, gog.
Yes.
Daog, gadol,
Mm-hmm.
gaog.
What's this?
Oh, sorry, laog,
Hmm.
da, go, goal.
Good. Okay. All righty. Mary. I don't think is Mary still on?
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Line 3.
Um, gam, mal,
Good.
uh, gal, gad, uh, agad, agad,
Yes. No.
agal.
Say it again.
Sorry,
Okay.
agal.
Okay. Good. Good. God is the name of Gad is the name of uh one of the tribes, Gad. So it's God, but it's not God because our God is we say it another way. All righty. Let me see. Who else? Like I say, I apologize. I'm out of order. Okay. Eileen, did you
Been a while,
Eileen?
yeah. Okay.
Okay, read for us.
Gal, lam,
Good.
la, gal, galal, la, hog, galal,
Look at this.
galad, galad,
Huh?
galal,
Not gal. Ga
gal,
al.
all,
Right.
galal.
If you add that l sound, you're changing the word. You're giving it a lamed. So it's gaal. Okay, good. And then this one, Dorothy, please read this one.
agam, daal,
What's this?
sorry,
What's this?
Dagel?
Gal. Did you say a gimel?
I said, yeah, I did.
I'm sorry.
Dagal.
Dagal. Okay.
Okay.
I did. It
I'll
didn't
speak,
sound it.
I'll speak louder. Okay. Hagadol,
Mm-hmm.
Bagad, Gamad, and Gadol.
Right. Okay. This gadol. Okay. Not this one. Not that. Not that spelling. This spelling gadol means big. Okay. Gadol is big. Katan is little. Gadol. It's got to be the gimel, the dalet, the o, and the lamed. All right. All righty. So let's go back. And let's see if we should start another one.
May I ask a question?
Sure.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Why do they use the two yuds to represent Hashem or God?
Good question. I don't know. I mean, I just know that that's what it is. Yud Yud
No,
is
I
Adonai.
agree. I'm just wondering why.
I'll look it up. I will look it up and I'll let you know.
Yeah, I mean, I could look it up too. I just thought you knew.
I know. I'm so used to it. Whenever anybody asks me questions, I said, I'll look it up and then I send it out to all of you. So I'll do that. I will. I mean, you're right, because Yud Hey Vav Hey is the longer amount, and it's they pronounce it Yahweh, but it's Yud Hey Vav Hey is actually how most rabbis will say it. If they're going to say it, they say Yud Hey Vav Hey. But the Yud Yud is Adonai, and so we'll find out. That's one of those things. You know what? They told me. I learned it. I did it. And I didn't question it. So there are some things that go like that. Other times it is always good to question. It's always good to know when it is. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to stop share actually right now because we are close to the time. And I'll go back maybe to Shalom Aleichem a little bit. But anybody have any other questions? Did I lose anybody? No, I have that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I got all of you.
And I had one question. I can't remember now who it was. Somebody sent you a reply this week, and I think it was Toda Rabbah, something like that.
Yes. So that means thank you.
I wrote that, yeah.
And I will say something about that, though. I was going to email you. I'll say that. Toda Rabbah is thank you. And when you see it in Hebrew, it's the tav, the dalet, and a hey. And the Rabbah is a resh, the bet. And I think there's a yod and a hey. So the way I learned it, when you transliterate or when you put an H at the end, you make it T-O-D-A-H.
Oh, okay.
R-A-B-A-H, Rabbah. So, because there's that hey. So, Toda Rabbah is thank you. And many people answer back, Salicha. It's like, oh, you're welcome, Salicha. But Toda Rabbah, thank you. So, yes. Hopefully, what?
There was one other word following that.
Oh, yeah, I wrote
Dorothy,
something
do you
else.
remember?
I don't
What
remember.
was-
I wrote Toda Rabbah, and I said,
Something with an
oh,
explanation.
Litroet. Like
Oh,
that.
Lehit, it's Lehit Ra'ot.
Litroet, yes, yes.
Lehit Ra'ot. And Lehit Ra'ot means till we meet again.
Yeah.
Till the next time I see you. So often when you're leaving, when you're saying goodbye to someone and you say shalom, goodbye, you say Lehit Ra'ot, till we meet again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? All right, any others? That's good. Thank you for asking. Anything else? No? All right, ladies, I think we're going to stop here. I will probably have you go into Bierman to study a little bit, and then I think I'm going to start sending you brachot, blessings, different ones. I know that's how the Shalom Aleichem works, is that learning Shalom Aleichem and learning the letters. You all are pretty good with your letters and your vowels. So it's just getting it again and again and again. So they want you to start learning some of this Friday night service, or actually mostly the home service, because your brachot are done at home. most of the time. If you go some synagogues, they'll do it. At the end of the service, they'll do the blessings over the challah and the wine, that kind of thing. But if you don't go to shul on a Friday night, or you don't Zoom on a Friday night, you're home and you want to do Shabbat, you're going to do these brachot, these blessings. Bracha is one, brachot is plural. And that's the other thing about Hebrew. There's male, there's feminine, there's plural feminine, there's plural masculine. Doesn't make it easy, but believe me. But it's fun. It's fun to learn it, and it's such an accomplishment that you are able to read, and you'll keep learning words, and you're learning different things with it. So enjoy. So everybody have a Shabbat Shalom. And if any of you want to come on Makom, it starts at 12 today. So it's in your newsletters. So you can always slide into it, click on the link there. So I'll see you next Friday. Okay? All right.
Thank you.
Bye.